in this video, we're going to look at area of a segment. Yeah, segment actually is this part here. Oh, sorry for that. Normally I have some problem with my pen. So if when I try to, so yes, so let's now have, so segment actually this part here, that's what they're asking you. So in the previous video, we talked about sector. So sector is this just entire. So if you have this A, if you have this O, A, let's say P, B. So O, P, O, A, P, B, that is a sector. But when we're looking for a segment, we're actually looking for A, B, A, P, B, only this one here. So that is what we want to look. So let's look at now what is given. So for us to get this, the area of segment, let's look at what is given. So we have the radius. So radius is given. So radius is 5 centimeter. And then we have ON. ON here is 3 centimeters. So we have radius 5 centimeter. We have ON 3 centimeter. We have AB, that is AB 8 centimeter. So AB equal to 8 centimeter. Then we have angle AOB, so this one here, 120 degrees. 120 degrees, so good. So how do we find the area of, segment? Normally we say we look for the area of, the sector. This is OAPB, and then subtract the area of the triangle here, and then we'll remain with the area that we're looking for. And in the previous video, we looked at how the method to get an area of to get an area of a sector. So it was, the angle theta over 360 pi r squared. But since now we want to subtract the area of a triangle, so that's going to be minus 1/2 base times height. So in this case, now we have everything given. So we have an angle which is 120 degrees over 360, multiplied by 22 over 7, multiplied by r, which is 5. So that is 5 squared. Then that one on its own minus, then half base, which we know of this triangle is 8, times height, which is 3. So this alone, we can say, what are we supposed to? That's going to be 4. So here we have 12. So here 4, 120 goes here 1, 120 goes to 360, 4 times. No, three times. Yeah. Yeah, so that's 3 times, and then now we have 25. So finally we have here 22 multiplied by 25. So on the numerators, this is 5 squared, this is 5 squared is 25, multiplied by 22 will give you 550. So we have 550. Then this is 3 multiplied by 7. So that's going to be over 21 minus, then the answer here we have 12. We have here minus this answer from this side is 12. That's going to be easy. We're going to say what is 350 divided by 21? That's giving us 26.19 minus 12. Yeah, so we have something like we have 14.19 square centimeter as our answer. So it's not so difficult. It's just a matter of practicing and knowing what to work with. As long as you know that, then everything is easier. Let's look at the second one. The second question says a chord of xy, so that is xy here, of length 12, so the length from x to y is 12, is drawn in a circle with center O, so we have center O, a radius is 10 centimeter, and an angle of x or y is 86 degrees. So first of all, calculate ON, so this distance here. As you can see, we already have base xy, so that means that this is 6, this is 6. So to find a ON, it's going to be easy. So that's going to just be, we're going to use the Pythagoras theorem. So to get that, we're going to say, assuming that ON is A and NX is B, and OY is C, being the hypotenuse, so we always say A squared plus B squared should give us C squared. In this case, what do we have? We are looking for A, so if we say A squared will be equal to C squared minus B squared. So for us to get an A, we will say A will be equal to the square root of C squared minus B squared. So let's say A. So C squared, we have there 10. So that one is 10 squared minus B squared, which is 6 minus 6 squared. And then we want to look at the square root. So A will give us maybe square root of 100 minus 36, which is going to be square root of 64, which is equivalent to 8. Okay, so A is 8. So ON will give us 8 centimeter. So 8 centimeter is the answer. Next, they're asking us to find the area of a sector. To get an area of a sector is not difficult. So P, we need to get area of a sector. So that is, you get that one by saying theta over 360 pi r squared. So not so difficult. So we have the angle. So we have 86 over 360 times 22 over 7 times 10 squared. So all this is 10 squared, is going to give you 100. So if you multiply everything, will give you 75.08 square centimeter. And then they say, can you find the area of a triangle? That's going to be the next step. C, find this area here, OXY. So you find that one by doing a half base times height, which in this case is going to be half multiplied by base, which is 12, multiplied by height, which is 8. So that's going to be easy. So basically here we're going to say 1, 2, 4 times, and 4 times 12 is going to give you 48. So we have 48 centimeter square centimeter. Now D is when they ask you find the area of the segment. For you to find the area of the segment, so D, normally you look at the area of the sector. and u less than the area of a triangle. Yeah, so area of a sector is 75 here, 0.08, then minus 48, which is the area of. So if you subtract this one, you get 27.08 square centimeter as your answer. Thank you so much for listening. This is what I wanted to share with you today. Please subscribe to our channel if you didn't subscribe yet. Support us. Otherwise, have a nice day and bye-bye.